Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is the DFS Riddler coming back at you with another MLB video. Here to answer all of your DFS questions and solve all of your DFS riddles for this Monday, June the 10th slate. Before we get started, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like on my video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the future MLB content that I'll be putting out. Shout outs to DFS Skywalker for reaching 1,000 subscribers today. Congratulations, man. Much respect. Definitely deserve it. Your picks are always on fire. And definitely check out DFS Skywalker on his YouTube channel if you haven't already. He does run a free chat for all sports, where most people charge for that Discord. So definitely check out his YouTube videos and ask him about getting in that Discord chat because it's definitely a really good commodity. So yeah, shout outs to DFS Skywalker. Congratulations, man. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I am doing a $20 cash giveaway, just a token of my appreciation to you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My goal is 100 subscribers, guys. So once I get there, I will be doing that $20 cash giveaway and announcing the winner of that random person out of those 100 subscribers in my last YouTube video of the week, once I reach those 100 subscribers, guys. So keep on showing all your love and support and help me get there, guys. Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, we do have a 9-game slate for today, guys. Before I go over my picks for today, I just want to talk about Draft Dashboard for a second. Draft Dashboard, this app that you're looking at right here, is the best fantasy tool that you can find out there, guys. It's definitely won me a lot of money, and if you don't have it, you're missing out. I'll start off by going over the MLB cheat sheet. I definitely check this out every single day before lock. This is where I get a lot of my core players from, guys. It gives you all the best plays of the slate, just all on a list, broken down for you. You've got your top pitchers, your stud bats, your mid-range bats, your value bats, and the best part about the MLB cheat sheet, guys, is the home run hitters list. This list right here compiles a list of all the players for the day that will have a high probability of getting you a home run. And when you're trying to take down a GPP, you're going to need a lot of home runs, guys, and a lot of points. So this list right here will help you get there. Next up, I'll go over the position optimizer. This tool is awesome, guys. It breaks down all the players on the slate by position, gives you a draft dashboard ranking for each player, indicating how well they're expected to perform that day. It has individual player statistics, like batter versus pitcher, pitcher versus batter. It'll tell you how each player has fared in their last 5 games in general, as well as how they have fared in their last 5 games against the opposing team. It also lets you compile all the players that you like into your player pool. Once you add all your players into your player pool, you head on over to the lineup optimizer, which is my favorite part about Draft Dashboard. This will compile a kick-ass lineup for you guys based on your player pool. And what else I really like about it is that it gives you the option to upgrade your players as need be to a higher Draft Dashboard ranking once you do get your lineup. Build the stacks a little bit better. I tend to not tinker with it too much, though, because Draft Dashboard has been on fire and it generally tends to put out a really good lineup. It also has a mass lineup generator, guys, that'll let you compile anywhere from 10 to 100 lineups at one time. Really awesome tool if you like to do the 20 entry max contests. Next up, I'll go over the sleepers and studs, guys. This tool is also really good when you're trying to get your core plays in for the day, because it gives you a list of all the players that are $4,000 or less that actually have a high probability of getting you a hit, not getting a zero. When you are trying to stack up a lot of high price hitters like Cody Bellinger, Nolan Arenado, Christian Yelich, all these guys that cost anywhere from $5,500 to $6,000 to roster, you're going to need some value on your lineup as well. And like I said, this list will give you the players, those value players that will have a high probability of making value at their price tag, and not get you a zero. So I really love the sleepers and studs option. I also check this out every single day before lock when I'm building my core players. But yeah, guys, this is Draft Dashboard right here, and like I said, if you don't have it, you're missing out. It will help you win more money in your daily fantasy lineups, and that is the point of this, guys. We all want to win money. So if you don't have it, you can get it by clicking on the link that's in the description of my YouTube channel. It is only $1 to try it out for 30 days, guys. Everybody has $1 that they can spend on. It's only $1 investment. You know, if you're already playing DFS every day, you are spending at least $1 probably. So why not invest another $1 into something that's going to get your lineups that much better, guys? So give Draft Dashboard a shot. All right, so for this 9-game slate today, we do have a game in Boston with Chris Sale pitching. There are some weather concerns going on, but the game should play. There might be a slight delay somewhere in there, but I'm pretty sure that the game will play out. So I do like Chris Sale for my SP1. He will be chalky. I'm hoping maybe the weather will steer a couple people away from him. But he's just so good, guys. It's hard to ignore this matchup against Texas. They're not at home. They are in Boston, so it is an upgrade for Sale. He is only 10,900. It seems too cheap for Chris Sale, and that might right there might make him a little bit chalky also. But you got to play him, guys. You can't fade him. He has such a high upside here. He did get 52 fantasy points in his last game. He pitched like the entire game and had like 15 strikeouts. So against a team that strikes out a fucking ton, Texas, yeah, I'm not scared of them at all. I will roster Chris Sale all day at 10,900 just because if he is chalk and you miss out on 50 fantasy points and everybody else has it, you're probably not going to be doing very well. So he's what I like to call good chalk for the day. All right, next up for my SP2, since we are paying up for Sale and I do want to leave room for some bats, I like Joe Musgrove here, and I think that matching him up with Sale, he will be under-owned. He'll be one of the lower-owned pitchers on the slate. He might have some ownership. What is very intriguing about Joe Musgrove is he is only $5,200 today, guys. I mean, there are plenty of bats on the slate that cost more than him. And I do think that the Braves' bats ownership against him will be a little bit high. So I will take this matchup. He did just pitch against the Braves, and he put up 24 fantasy points. So the strikeouts are there. He got 6 in his last matchup against the Braves. He's really good at limiting hard contact, fly balls. He can get a lot of ground balls. So that $5,200 price tag, I can see him making value, getting 15 to 20 fantasy points very easily. Joe Musgrove is a great pick today, guys. For the bats I like today, I really like Tampa Bay stack. They will be one of the lower owned stacks of the day, lower ownership, so I do like that. And we'll start off with going over Austin Meadows. He is $5,400 today, guys. Absolutely worth it. He gets a great matchup against Tanner Anderson, who just got called up from AAA. Not a very good pitcher in AAA, so I don't expect that he'll pitch a good game here today against the Tampa Bay Rays, who we all know have a really, really good offense. So you got a guy for $5,400 in the leadoff spot, lefty-righty matchup split. Austin Meadows has a really good 913 OPS versus righty pitchers. And like I said, Tanner Anderson is not a good pitcher versus lefties or righties with that over 800 OPS that he gives up to both sides. So I like all the Tampa Bay bats today, pretty much. And I really like Austin Meadows, so lock him in, guys. Next up, Brian Anderson, Miami Marlins. I mean, they've been up and down, guys. They can give you a big game. They also strike out a whole lot. But for me, they get a good matchup today against Michael Wacha, who I actually believe that Michael Wacha will be one of the higher-owned pitchers just because he is so cheap. He's only like $6,000 to roster. But I don't care. He has over a 7 earned run average, a 7 ERA. So I will take the Miami Marlins. I will stack up the Marlins against this pitcher. who's just not very good this year. He's been very disappointing. So this is a game where the Miami Marlins could absolutely go off at low price tags, guys. So Brian Anderson has a 5, a 0, a 5, a 2, and a 37 in his last 5 games. So he hits for power. We all know that. He's only 3,900, 769 OPS versus righties, so he actually hits them better. And Waka is giving up an 831 OPS versus righty batters. So even though the Miami Marlins are righty stacked, excuse me, most of them should have a pretty good advantage against Michael Waka with this reverse split OPS that he gives up. So definitely like Brian Anderson at 3,900. Next up, Gregory Polanco for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like the Pirates stack against Atlanta today. He's 4,500. This guy hits for a lot of power, and he's going up against Gausman, who absolutely got blown up in his last matchup against the Pirates. Gregory Polanco is 4 for 12 against him, 333 batting average, 2 singles, 1 double, and 1 home run. He is my dinger of the day. He will get a home run against Kevin Gausman, who is just up and down this year. Sometimes he could pitch decent, a lot of times he doesn't. And the Pirates do not strike out a lot. They will be making contact against Gausman very often today. So I really like the Pirates bats, and I like Gregory Polanco at 4,500. Next up, staying with the Pittsburgh Pirates, is Colin Moran. He could also get you a home run today, guys. $4,600. He has 3 for 8 against Gausman, 1 single, 1 double, and 1 home run, 1,250 OPS. He hits against righty pitchers with a 1,089 OPS. So I really like that. This is a great matchup for Colin Moran. Don't mind paying that $4,600 price tag at all. He's got a crown beside him. Draft Dashboard loves him for this matchup. The Pirates should put up plenty of runs against Gausman again today. That is my prediction. There should be some home runs going on. Moran had a 0 in his last game, but before that he had a 16, a 3, a 16, and a 21. I expect double-digit fantasy numbers, and I expect a home run from Colin Moran as well today. And then for my value pick that I like for today, I like Starlin Castro for the Miami Marlins. You're getting him too cheap, guys. He's $3,100, hitting in the cleanup spot. He is 13 for 27 against Waka. Good sample size, really good history. 481 batting average, 7 singles, 2 doubles, and 4 home runs, guys. If Waka does have decent ownership, and you get a really high scoring game with the Miami Marlins today, you're gonna absolutely crush the slate, guys. And it's just too cheap for the upside that Castro brings here in this matchup. So he is my favorite value play of the day at only 3,100. He does have an 8, a 0, a 10, a 0, and a 7 in his last 5 games. But he should absolutely crush it here today, guys. I'm expecting big things from the Miami Marlins. If big things don't happen, it's going to be absolute shit. But we're going to go with it, guys. I really like their matchup against this shitty pitcher that I just don't trust at all. Michael Waka sucks. So that is my video for today, guys. I will be back with another video for tomorrow's slate. Hope you guys have been crushing it in all of your MLB lineups and all of your DFS. As always, make lots of money, and DFS Riddler is out.